welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Miss Cherry, and today I saw a few of my fellow YouTubers do this Disney pin tag, and I fell in love with it. Mainly because it involves Disney music, and if you know me, that is the only thing I listen to, especially over the last few years. And so I felt that I should do this tag as well. TwinklebellTerryn did this tag, as well as the Disney Sisters, and I will link both of them down below. But I felt like this tag was so neat because what they did was they took Disney songs and made them categories. And I'm going to list all the Disney pin tags down below, like all the list of questions. There's 10 questions in this one, or songs that we find pins that fit those songs. And so let's go ahead and get started. The first one is You'll Be in My Heart, a heart-shaped pin. So I had a couple of heart-shaped pins to choose from, but this one I just thought was really sweet. I have a Disney Cats collection. I don't know if you guys know that, but this is a heart-shaped pin that is Simba, Mufasa, and Sarabi. And I just think this is so cute. It's not quite heart-shaped, but I thought that it definitely implies love, and I thought that was really sweet. So this is just like a regular open edition pin, nothing too special, but I think it really, it was really good for this song. So that's what I chose. Okay. The next category is Kiss the Girl, your favorite Disney couple. Well, that's gonna be pretty easy. You guys probably already know who it's going to be. It's obviously going to be Prince Eric and Ariel. And this pin was a love letter collection. It's a limited edition of 3,000. I had a pretty difficult time getting a hold of this pin, but there is Ariel in her green dress and Eric in his fancy costume or fancy outfit. And then it's actually a love letter that opens, and then it's movable, and it says, "You are my world," and it has like a really pretty purple heart, but look how glittery that envelope is. I just think it's so pretty. So this pin is obviously my favorite Disney couple. Everybody wants to be a cat, a feline pin. Well, I had a lot of pins to choose from. But I decided to choose like my two favorite feline pins. And these again are open edition pins, but I think they're so pretty. So I'm actually going to be trying to collect more of this collection. And next time I go to Disney World, it's the collar collection, and this is Oliver from Oliver & Company. And I just think these pins are so beautiful, and their expressions on these pins are so sweet. And I am going to try to complete the cat's version of this. I do have Lady and the Tramp of this version as well. And then this one is so pretty. So it's of the girl herself, Miss Marie, and it's also open edition, but I love the details of this pin. Her little bow is all bedazzled, and then also there's like filigree around her, and it's cut out of metal, and they left it that way so the metal inside is shiny, and I'm like, yes, such a fun way to display shine in a pin outside of glitter. I just thought it was so creative and I loved it. A dream is a wish your heart makes, and that is a Grail pin. So you guys are probably gonna think this is silly, especially for people who are like way more into pin trading than me. But there was a few years ago a Reveal Conceal Princess stained glass set, and I fell so in love with it because it's gorgeous. And I have both of those pins, and you probably guessed it, Ariel and Eric. And I'm gonna show you those. I have to be very honest, I try not to seek after certain types of pins because pins are super expensive, and I'm more focused on being able to go and enjoy myself in the parks rather than pin merchandise because it gets that expensive. But these I decided to splurge for. So I originally, this was a few years ago, got the reveal set, which was Ariel, and then the concealed prince on the back was actually Mulan's prince, and I ended up trading for Prince Eric, and this lady was so excited because she wanted this prince so badly and I wanted Prince Eric so badly. It worked out so perfectly. So I got super duper lucky with these pins. But anyway, enough talking about them. Let's show them because you guys, the thing I love about these pins are gorgeous. The thing I love about this pin, look how gorgeous her face is. Her face is beautiful. And so as you can see, it's a seashell around her, and this is the stained glass element. You can see my fingers right through the back of the stained glass. But look at her fins. Her fins are just beautiful. And this pin is perfection. And this entire collection is perfection. If I could afford it, I would collect every single one of them. Amazing. This is a limited release pin, and it was 2016, so it is a 2016. And then, the ultimate pin, in my opinion. My ultimate pin, the most handsome ever, Prince Eric in his wedding attire. How beautiful is this pin? Again, I just think that we have a lack of pins that have full front view where they're looking directly, almost like directly at the camera. That's what I feel like pins are lacking, and these pins just, oh my gosh, they are gorgeous. And it's kind of hard to see the stained glass element on this. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to display this for you, but there's a swirl of the sea is what I call it, and it is like a light blue, dark blue, light blue. And in the sunlight, I'm gonna see if I can try to insert a clip of me showing these in the sunlight so you can see through the stained glass element. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, anyway, enough about those pins. I think I went on way too long about those. The next category is shiny, a glitter pin. This was super difficult for me to choose because I love glitter and I buy a lot of glitter pins, but I have to say the most glittery pin and the one that I love the most is from the Festival of the Arts from 2018. And I actually think the Disney Sisters chose this one too, but it's just caked. It is caked in glitter. And I was so excited to be able to get this one because I think the light green just shows the glitter so well. And I love the hidden Mickeys on this pin where they're hidden Mickeys on the little palette of his paint. I just think it's so cute. And I love Figment, as you guys know. So that was a great, great pin. The next category is Ohana, a pin that reminds you of your family. So in 2016, my family, my mom, dad, brother, his wife, and their daughter, and Jesse and I all went to Disney. We only went to Disney for a few days, but while we were there, we had such an amazing time at Animal Kingdom. And I'm going to insert a picture in here to show you guys some of the images that we took. It was just really memorable. It was my niece's first time going to Disney, which was super special. I think probably more special for like my mom and I than anyone because we're such huge Disney fans. But I will never forget that trip, and I'm so glad that we were able to do it. And so I'm just gonna show you guys my open edition Animal Kingdom pin because it reminds me of that day, and I did get it that day. And so that is what reminds me of my family. The next pin category is Painting the Roses Red, a floral pin. Now, I also surprisingly had a lot of floral pins, but this pin to me was really special because it was the first time I had been to the parks with my cousin, and it was for Disneyland's 60th anniversary, and we both saw Paint the Night for the first time, and as you guys know, if you've seen that parade, it is incredible. And Belle, although she's not my favorite princess, her float in that parade is freaking beautiful. It is so pretty. And actually, I just went back to Disneyland. We saw Paint the Night again, and I took some pictures of Belle, and if you check out my Instagram page, I've got some really good pictures of that float. But what I love so much about this pin is that the rose is glittery, and then also it has little rhinestone elements to show that it was an LED parade. So cute. Love, love, love. And what I love about this too, I'm gonna show the back. I know that's kind of weird. I hope that you can make it out, but it does say D60, meaning the 60th anniversary. And to me, that was really special because I thought it was so cool that we were there to celebrate the 60th anniversary. Be our guest. A pin from a park that you want to visit. Funny story. I looked throughout my whole pin collection, like the whole thing, and I could not find a pin from Tokyo Disney. And you guys know that is the Disney I want to visit outside of the US. That's the one, no question. Whatever about, I don't care about the other parks, that's the only one. And so, and which I think in April it's gonna happen, but anyway, oh my god. I decided to choose a pin from Hong Kong, and it is of Lotso. And the reason why I chose this pin is because I think Lotso is super duper well represented in the Japanese parks, and I'm so excited to be able to get all of his merchandise, not just some, but everything that they make. I'm bringing multiple extra suitcases. But with that being said, this is a Hong Kong pin. It is the snack collection, and he is representing pretzels, and look how squishy he looks. And this pin is absolutely beautiful. And so there's my Hong Kong Disneyland Main Street Pet Pretzels Company Lotso pin. And really it's representing Tokyo to me because Lotso, but also, I just wanted to show you guys a Lotso pin because I'm slowly building my Lotso pin collection. It is happening. He is an expensive character to like. That's all I have to say. Okay, next. Everything is Honey, a food-related pin. So, I chose the first year that I got to go to the Food and Wine Festival, which for me, that was 2011. And so, I love, love, love this pin. I think it's so beautiful. It is Minnie Mouse, and she has ramen, and she's dressed in a kimono, and there's cherry blossoms all around her, and my last name is Cherry, so I love that. I also love this pin, and I think it's so beautiful. It has a pin on pin element, so Minnie Mouse and the Food and Wine sign are a little bit three-dimensional on the pin. And the other thing that I like about this, I'm not sure if it's coming up, but her kimono is iridescent, and I just think that that is so beautiful. It's an LE of 4,000, but I just, this pin really spoke to me, and I just love it. So that is my food pin. The next and final category is, it all started with a mouse, a Mickey Mouse pin. Now, I have some explaining to do. This is not an authentic Disney pin because I traded for it in the parks. I know. However, I will say, here, let's be honest here, guys. When you trade with cast members in the parks, you're never going to get an authentic pin, or it's going to be very rare where you will get an authentic pin, or that's been at least my experience. And so what I've decided is that when I trade in the parks, again, I'm one of those collectors that if I see something I like, that's what I'm gonna go for regardless of if it's authentic or not. So I did trade for this pin. As you guys probably know, I'm obsessed with Halloween, and I think this is just so cute. It is Mickey as a vampire, or maybe as Dracula, I'm not really sure which, and it says, "I don't bite," and I just thought this pin was so cute, and it's actually on the forefront of, I have a small collection of like Halloween pins, and I do this because it's actually diagonal, and he is at the very top because I just think he's so cute. I just love it. His little expression and his tiny little teeth and his little bat detail, oh, I just think it's so fun, and I absolutely love it. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us today. Guys, if you want to do this pin tag, please do so. Also, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you would choose, or what you would choose from your collection for these categories. I just thought that this was so fun. And if you do this video, put me a link down below. I would love to see it. But guys, that's it for me today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. TTFN, bye!